So invasive species removal is a very time-consuming and a lot of physical labor goes into it to actually do it. My name's Kat Dockery and I'm the Executive Director for the Open Space Council for the St. Louis region. Right now we're here along the Merrimack Greenway in Green Tree Park in Kirkwood, Missouri. We partnered with SLU today and the softball team has come out to remove invasives. In this particular situation, if you take a look, you can kind of see where the tree was treated before. Do you see how it's more clear from here down? That means that somebody came in here before and removed this Wintercreeper once. And Wintercreeper is an invasive to Missouri, and you can kind of see it here in the background. It's growing up this tree. It's a very hardy plant, and so it kind of comes in on the ground and then works its way up the tree, and it ends up going all the way out onto the branches of the tree, and it ends up kind of shading out the native tree. And this area has been treated before for Wintercreeper and also for bush honeysuckle, which you can kind of see is this plant right here that stays green all year long and provides these beautiful red berries, but it ends up really overgrowing and taking over any of the native plants, and it kind of shades out and ends up covering the forest floor. Both Wintercreeper and invasive bush honeysuckle started in Asia, and they were brought over because of some of the positive benefits that they provide. Every plant wants to grow, and invasives really like to spread and grow quickly. The problem with that is that we lose our native trees. Trees are really important, and having healthy trees along riparian corridors and in parks and in our neighborhoods are really important, both for the beauty and aesthetic value that they provide to citizens, but also just for the general environmental benefits that they provide to the animals, for habitat, for the birds. They clean our air, and they also help with stormwater runoff and water pollution because their root systems are so deep that it really cleans the water that we all rely on for drinking. Once we've treated an area with invasive plants, we usually try and do it for 2 to 3 years, really go in and retreat it again, and that really weakens the strength of the invasive plant or just completely decimates it and removes it from the natural environment. The next thing that we want to do is try and reestablish the natural ecosystem, the natural plants that live in that area. So that's when, wonderful things like native plantings or tree plantings can be really beneficial. You can't really do that until you've removed the invasive plants, because otherwise, of course, those invasives are just going to swarm over and take over the native plants. It's really the only way to bring the natural environment back.
Okay, so we're here from SLU. We're the SLU softball team, St. Louis University. St. Louis does a big Make a Difference Day once a year in October, and this year we have around over 4,000 people participating. We get sent to different sites. They assign us sites, and we got here. So we've actually enjoyed it a lot. We didn't know what to expect when we came here, but when we came here, it's kind of fun. I mean, it's almost rewarding when you get to pull the vines off, especially when you get a big one. But I really enjoy being out in the woods, and I understand why we need to do stuff like this, and it's kind of good to help out with that.
So the Open Space Council does everything from education and teaching volunteers how to remove invasives, what invasives are, how to do native plantings, and we go out and do those usually on public properties. It could be a county park, a state park, a municipal park, to really kind of help those districts set the example for the community and how to steward our natural resources. We see great impact. It's that collective impact model, and it makes a difference for the plants and animals and people who reside in St. Louis.